Ball.
We are at Jana's Market Grill this morning, we being Gordy Kosfeld and Royal Ross, and Royal's looking royally good today. He's got a eat, drink, shop, buy local Faribault shirt on. Where'd you get that?
I think it's probably one of the chamber items.
Well, dagnabbit, that's really nice. We should have a lot of people wearing those.
I know it, buy, eat, shop, buy local at Faribault. Good motto.
And that's where we're at, Jana's Market Grill,
Yep.
as local as can get.
Absolutely. Jana's Market Grill. Special today, Monte Cristo. People, you got to come down and try that. I've had one, and they are fantastic. So come on down and try that. But, hey, if that doesn't trip your trigger, you can always get a cheeseburger for breakfast, or you can get steak and eggs for lunch. So come on down to Jana's Marketplace. They make all the meals fresh in the kitchen. So either you can get it hot and sit down and enjoy it here, or you can get it to go hot, or they have prepackaged delicious meals that are also made right in the kitchen, and you can take them home and pop them in the office microwave or the home microwave and heat them up for lunch, and they're delicious.
I had some of her beef lasagna this last week.
Oh, lasagna is one of my favorites,
and
yeah.
I got to tell you, I make a pretty good lasagna, but this was really good.
No, lasagna is one of my favorites, and I have orders from my wife today to pick up a couple of meals for her. I think she wants the one of the chicken meals, chicken teriyaki, I believe it is, and then she also wants a roast turkey meal. So I'll be picking that up for her today. But come on down, folks.
Let's have Jana jump in.
Yeah,
here.
Jana, do you want to jump in and talk here a little bit?
Well,
tell us about this beef lasagna. I love that.
you know what Bernie makes it. It's a true Italian recipe. So the trick to that recipe is he actually adds Parmesan to the sauce. So it gives it a little bit of cheese in the flavor of the marinara.
Nice.
It's very good.
Yeah, it's good.
And if I do say so myself, make a pretty good lasagna.
It's pretty simple. Yeah, I like the recipes we have. The key to this restaurant is it's all about recipes and happy people working here and happy people coming in
And accurate repetition of
exactly.
those recipes.
Exactly.
You got your cooks down so that they know how to make it, and it's all the same and everything. And
consistent.
Consistent, yep. And you've got great meals down here, and the desserts, too. The desserts, sometimes we overlook those and don't mention them. But
yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in the store. So it's kind of
Yes.
cool when people come in and they just take it in. It's very different. But once they figure out how it works, they're very surprised by how we can efficiently do it every day.
Yep.
So I'm glad to feed people better choices conveniently.
Absolutely.
That's the key. So thanks for being here.
Got some knickknacks here, too.
Yeah, I like the gift portion of it, too, because it's nice to be thoughtful, but sometimes it's not convenient to do that either. So here you can be thoughtful, and it's convenient.
Christmas isn't that far off, Royal.
Well, speaking of that, one of my wife's Christmas presents last year was from Jana's Market here, and my wife loves puzzles, and they had a puzzle, but the trick was the puzzle didn't exactly look like it did on the box cover.
No, those are cool.
So it was a little harder to put together because she didn't have the box.
The example is they had like a Minnesota one that had like You Betcha on it. And in the corner of it had like a platter of tater tot hot dish in the picture. But when you put the puzzle together, the tater tot hot dish was eaten and the spatula was inside the bowl. It's still there. It's just different when you put it together.
Yep.
So it's quite clever. Yeah, they're fun. So you'll find interesting things here.
She got it together too. It took her a little longer than normal because of that.
Because there's some like, what is it? What could it be? That's really cool. I'm glad to hear that. I always like to hear the stories of what we do here.
Yeah,
and how it affects you guys at home. So we're going into hibernation. So we got it like squirrels. We're going to start to prepare for our winter.
That's right.
And that's in that beautiful time of year, beautiful day. I recommend everybody just get out and enjoy it. It was so pretty last night.
Yeah, hope to see a lot of people down at Central Park tonight for the Light of Hope Cancer Foundation
That's
event.
awesome. That's very nice.
4 to 10 p.m. We're looking forward. We're going to have the survivor reception from 4 to 6 p.m. They're going to light up Central Park in purple.
Oh, that'll be beautiful. That's very nice. That'll be very fun and a beautiful night to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so pick up some treats and head down to South Central or Central Park.
Central Park.
Yep, Central Park.
Central Park.
Well,
not South Central. We're not in L.A.
No.
We're not in L.A. here. It's just Central Park in Faribault, Minnesota.
I was in L.A. last week.
Were you?
Ouch.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It was hot.
And sticky. It's like I don't know.
That wasn't really sticky. It was a dry heat, It's a dry heat.
In
Well,
LA?
that's good.
Oh,
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Well, glad you're back.
Yeah. I'm
It's
glad you
God's
made
country.
it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it back.
we had the Carleton football game where the kickoff at 7 at night out there was 95
Oh,
degrees.
boy. Did you wear a tank top?
No.
Well, thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you guys
for
being in
having
our
us.
back room and bringing people down. So
No problem.
and all the nice remarks about the things we do. So thank you.
Oh,
You bet.
It's
All right, you guys.
fantastic. You got work I know to do.
Yeah, I do.
And hopefully our football coach, Glen Hanson, will be out here. He's going to bring his sophomore quarterback. We're hoping they come out.
Boy, he should come out tonight and brag about last night's game.
Yep, 28-7 was the final score. They defeated the Beacons of Concordia Academy. We had it on Power 96. Next week, I'll be at KM Telecom Field in Casson. The Comets put a hurt on Austin last night.
Now, I'm going to show my nativity here, but where is Concordia Academy?
I didn't bring my scores, did I?
Do you know where Concordia is, Gordy?
It's in St. Paul.
Is it along the river? I mean, how did they get the name Beacons? That's what I'm wondering. That's where I'm going with this. Is how do you get the name Beacons?
Well, the Beacons is the light of Christ.
Okay, so
It's a Christian school. Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. And I was thinking more of a
Lighthouse.
a lighthouse. You know, I was expecting them to be up on the North Shore or something like that. But yes, now that you've explained that to me, it makes sense.
So, let's see. Casson Manorville last night took it to Austin 47-7. So that's who they play next, is Casson Manorville.
I was out at my campground, and there was one of my campground neighbors paying attention to that Casson Manorville game, and she said, "Well, they're up 40-0, and I think it's about halftime." If that's the game that she was paying attention to,
Isn't that something?
maybe kept the starters in just a drive or too long, but yeah, we're not coaching, so what? What does our opinion matter?
Well, that's true. No question about it. I suppose I got time to share some other scores with you.
Sure, go ahead.
Any score you want to know?
No, you just run through them.
Lakeville North, Lakeville South, Battle of Lakeville at South High School was won by North 35-31. What a game.
Oh, that had to be exciting to be in that crowd. Was the game as close as the score indicates? That's what we don't know, but
I would assume so.
That had to be a great game to attend in person.
Owatonna beat New Prague 19-7. That was in New Prague.
Owatonna's, usually got a pretty decent team year in, year out.
They host Northfield next week. The Huskies do. Northfield lost last night 28-6 to John Marshall. So the Raiders have just the one win, and that was last week, and that 14 seconds to go in the game bomb that they won on.
Yeah.
Tri-City United, which of course is Montgomery, Lonsdale, and Lee Center, was defeated by New Ulm 21-7.
We got a Waterville score in there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Waterville, Alicia Morristown had a tough one last night. They got defeated by, got to find this eyeballs on the exact score here, but they were defeated by Lester Prairie, I think it was.
Yeah, Waterville's kind of my...
26-20 Lester Prairie over the Buccaneers.
Waterville's kind of my second or adopted city or something. I enjoy that town.
They still have their flood recovery center open at City Hall there in Waterville.
I believe they do.
I was there for a volleyball match on Tuesday of this week that was one for the ages.
Wow.
Waterville Alicia Morristown was up 2-0. Kenyon Wanamingo came back and won the match. 3 of the 5 sets went to overtime.
Holy cow, that's a close match.
The 5th set was 17-15.
That's a close match.
Oh, it was a great match to broadcast.
Oh, yeah, it had to be. You had to have a lot of fun announcing that game.
It was so much fun. And then we saw the Knights of Kenyon Wanamingo beat Medford on Thursday, and we'll see the Knights at Bethlehem Academy on Tuesday, our first look at the BA team. The match could be for the conference title, the Gopher Conference title, because both Kenyon Wanamingo and BA are undefeated right now in the conference.
Wow, can't believe that it's already getting down to conference title time, but it is,
you know,
mid-September, so.
Well, I mean, another month and it'll all be Middle October is when the playoffs start.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
I've always thought the fall and the spring get kind of shortchanged and the winter's a little long.
Yeah, you might be right there.
But that's Minnesota.
Yeah, that's Minnesota, yeah.
Right.
If we were a little bit farther south, it probably wouldn't be that way.
That's Minnesota. Here are some other scores. Apple Valley lost to St. Louis Park 35-28. It was Chanhassen 63, Rochester Century Donut. Chatfield beat Caledonia 20-13. Cleveland over Janesville Waldorf Pemberton 27-7. Winona Cotter beat Kenyon Wanamingo 6-0 last night. It was Farmington 40, Mayo 36. Fillmore Central beat Bethlehem Academy 54-16 down in Harmony last evening.
That's a long haul for a game. Yeah,
it is. Gibbon Fairfax Winthrop defeated Bedford 50-19. It was Spring Grove shutting out Grand Meadow in 9-man football 32-rip. Hopkins beat Eastview 22-21. How's that for a game? Houston in 9-man over Mabel Canton 60-20. Kingsland, 9-man this year, defeated Lanesboro 67-7.
Whoa.
It was it was LeSueur Henderson over Minnesota Valley Lutheran 31-20. Lewiston Altura defeated Hayfield 57-12. Hayfield is Kenyon Wanamingo's next opponent in the Moat. That's what I affectionately call their football field there in Kenyon.
The Moat?
The Moat. It's the castle and the gym, and the Moat is the football field.
All right.
You can't have a castle without a moat, can you?
I wouldn't think so.
Mankato West edged Waconia 17-14. Waseco over Marshall 20-14. In some other high school games, Pine Island beat Red Wing 36-14. It was Lake City 40, Rochester lured 7 in Rochester last night. Egan defeated Rosemont 29-14. Roseville over Burnsville 23-9. Goodhue bested Rushford Peterson. Final score there was 31-6. Randolph blanked St. Clair Loyola in Mankato. 42-0 was the final score there. Triton edges Dover Yoda 7-6. Norwood Young America shut out United South Central 33-rip. Blooming Prairie over Wabasha Kellogg 49-23. Byron defeated Winona 48-15. Stewartville put a hurt on Zabroa Mazeppa 51-donut. And as I said, Cotter defeated Kenyon Wanamingo. We got some young lads right here in our, what do you want to call this, our Jana's Market Grill studio?
Yes, this is the Jana's Marketplace studio. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Step up to the microphone here, and
if you guys could scoot on up here, that'd be very
you can scoot
cool.
up or just stand up, whichever is more comfortable and easier for you. But we'll give you the mic and have you introduce yourselves, and we'll go from there.
I'm Braden Schulz.
Oh my, we got to put on the.
There we go. Now,
Braden, I didn't have your mic on.
I'm Braden Schulz. I'm the running back for Faribault High School.
I'm Nolan Vogelsberg, also a running back for Faribault High School.
I am Javahn Siemers, and I'm the quarterback for Faribault High School.
wow, and quarterback of what, sophomore?
Yes, I'm a sophomore.
It says senior on the roster every week.
Yeah, I know our coach changed it, but I don't know what happens.
What do you think of being a sophomore and the starting quarterback?
Last year I got brought up. It was nerve-wracking, also, to say the least, but I've kind of grown into being on varsity as time goes on. I'll get more and more comfortable.
Now, be honest. Are those upperclassmen, are they giving you the respect that you deserve?
Sometimes.
Okay, well, sometimes.
Oh my!
I bet they do, though. But all kidding aside, I mean, you wouldn't be up there if you weren't had the talent to do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Hey, you had a good game last night, didn't you?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll tell you what, Royal, this young man throws a very good football.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
No, you're accurate, and you're under duress sometimes, and it doesn't seem to fluster you too much.
Hey, who's that person that missed the catch last night that hit his hands?
This guy right here, Nolan Vogelsberg.
We're going to be talking to you, buddy.
Oh, my.
We're going to be talking to you.
I didn't bring it up, Nolan. I didn't bring it up.
It's all right. Hey, he contributed and had a great game, so I think we can give him a little ribbing about the one drop that he had.
That's right.
But, boy, Gordy, on the radio, you were making it sound like,
It was right on his hands. I mean, was I accurate?
All right, let's talk. Let's hear from him. And we don't mean to make light or make fun of your thing. It's all good fun.
I just want to say, in practice, I'm never that open when I get the ball. And our coaches always say, practice how you play. So, I mean, I just went through my head like, wow, I'm never this open. Probably not going to get the ball here. But I look up and I see a ball coming my way. I'm like, is that coming to me? So I put the hands out and it just fell right out, but made up for it later in the game, so that helped us.
Hands of stone on that play, huh?
Yes, I did have hands of stone.
So basically what you're getting at here is that our defenders in practice are better than what you experienced last night.
I would just like to say our scout team is the reason where we're at right now. Yeah. They push us every day in practice.
Well, you had a great game, and we don't mean to diminish that at all. But
no, thank you.
I was hoping you'd be here today, just so we could talk about that a little bit. But tell us about some of the great plays you did have.
So I had the one corner route for a touchdown. It was a great ball by our quarterback, Javahn. He couldn't have gotten it off though without our line. So I don't want to take full credit for everything because everything starts with the line, just like all our coaches say. It starts with them. So that's a huge part of our team. I think I had another catch, a big catch to get us down into the, 40-yard line.
Yeah.
That was a big nice catch.
Yep.
And one more, and then the one came my way and I dropped it. So
you'll get it next time.
Yes, I will.
You'll get it next time, and we'll be celebrating that one.
Yep.
All right. How about you, sir? What was your game like?
My game went really well. I mean, it started up front. Our O-line played amazing. Starting with our center, Barron, and just moving out all the way to our tackles. They just played amazing across the board. They stuck with their blocks, and play after play, they brought it. And it opened up, and we brought a couple to the house.
Yeah.
And Braden has got another gear.
Another gear, huh?
Gets out in the open, and got caught one time last night.
One time, and trust me, I've heard about it quite a bit from the coaches.
Because you normally don't get caught.
Yeah.
How many yards did you have rushing last night?
I think I was roughly around 200.
Is that all?
About 237. So.
Oh, about 237, the coach says. That's not a bad game.
And he had a couple under the season opener. And I don't know how many did you have against Northfield.
Northfield, I broke 100 too.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean.
What year are you in?
I'm a 2025, so I'm a senior this year.
Okay, so are you getting any looks?
Yeah, the University of Stout has offered me a roster spot, and then I've took a couple of visits to a couple other schools, but we're still waiting.
Okay.
What are you going to do degree-wise?
I'm looking to go into business management, and hopefully use that in some of the sports area, and just run my own gym and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Are you a senior?
Yes, I am.
What's in your future?
So right now I'm pretty locked in on going into a trade of a 2-year, if that's HVAC or electrician, and then just finding a good union to work for.
Excellent plan, sir.
He's a smart
Excellent.
young man.
Yes.
There's a lot of openings in the trades.
Yes, there is.
So which do you prefer, defense or offense?
Ooh, that's hard. Probably defense, being that our D coordinator's in the room. I don't want to get taken off defense, but no, defense is fun, especially when you're making plays out there. Offense is fun. Can't really pick a favorite. If I'm on offense, I love it. If I'm on defense, I love it. Just depends.
Your secondary was covering their receivers extraordinarily well, I thought, last night.
Yeah, Coach Ehlers, he always has a binder for every team of their whole pass plays, and we just go over that for 2 days straight, and that helps us a lot. And we were in cover 3 most of the game, so that helped with me spinning down. And then Aaron Plunkett over the top, who is an outstanding athlete, and just JJ, and then we had Blake Judd and Ymir at corners. So we have some athletes back there.
Hey, Gordy, I think we got a special guest in Jana's Marketplace studio. I think we have a grandma here. Do you want to brag or anything? No. Come on. You can be on the radio and brag. There's at least 3 people listening. One's my wife, one's my friend, and I'm sure there's somebody else.
I'm Javahn's grandma. I'm just pretty proud of him.
Yeah. Grab the microphone and say that. Come on, you can do it.
I can't. I'll start crying.
Okay, fair enough.
Who's the little gal?
Yeah. Would you like to talk?
No.
Are you Javah's sister? Are you pretty proud of him, too? Pretty good,
of course she
pretty
is.
good big brother, huh? Yeah. Mom? You want to talk? No? Well, all right. Let's go back to Javahn then. Javahn, your whole family shut you down. They just, no, we don't want anything to do with him. We don't want anybody to know that we're related to him or anything. How do you feel about that?
I love the support that my family gives me every game. Most of them show out. Most of them come to see me play, either if it's home or away. I'm very thankful that they're my family and that they're here today.
Wow.
Now, you're a baseball player, I've been told, and you got a pretty good arm, obviously. We see it in football.
Yeah.
But I was told that in baseball, you haven't quite mastered control yet.
No, not yet.
Do you think the football is helping you with that?
Yeah, definitely. The football has improved my accuracy and just ball placement, I guess. But yeah, I got to get better at baseball. But right now, football is my main sport as of right now.
All right.
Is that your favorite?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, he has to say that, Let's bring the coach in.
Yeah, I got my head coach behind me.
Yeah, you got a head coach here. So let's bring him in. And
you play a winter sport?
Yeah, I play basketball as well.
Okay. All right.
Well, Coach, what do you think? You had a great game last night.
Hey, the guys played phenomenally. Just out of their heads. And the best thing is, they're playing up to the standard. They set the standard, as you saw last week, and they continue to do it. And it's, all credit to them because, the buy-in is complete and across the board. Offensively, defensively, special teams have worked their tails off. And it's just awesome to watch them excel and do as well as they're doing.
How's the camaraderie and the closeness of the team?
I think this is a really, really tight bunch. And one of the best things is watching these guys grow. And if something's wrong, they can obviously get after each other a little bit, but they know it's out of love. They know it's out of respect. And the guys are handling it the right way. And that's another big step that we've taken this year to be able to go and do that and then watch that happen, and see it grow from the top down. So it's been awesome.
All right. What do you got coming up?
We have
Castle-Manderville
at Castle-Manderville next Friday. So
going to be a tough one.
Yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. Okay, they're a fantastic team. They're in our section. They're what we're aspiring to not only be but to surpass. So we know. We've got to work our tails off this week, have a great week of preparation, and get out there and let it fly like we have the last 3 weeks.
Hey,
so.
Imagine the pride and celebration if you do knock them off.
Oh, it'd blow all of our minds.
You'd definitely be back
happy.
here next Saturday, then, wouldn't you?
Yes, definitely.
We've had some great games at Castle the last couple of years between the Falcons. And a couple of years ago, I remember a classic. Faribault could have won the game. They missed a field goal at the very end that would have won the game.
Yeah, it's been fantastic to see. They're going to bring it. They're going to go ahead and really try and run the ball. I mean, they're a run-oriented team. They're a little bit more well versed in the passing in the passing schemes this year. But offense, defense, special teams, they're gonna come after us, and that's awesome because we want that pressure. We want that. Because again, that's who we're trying. That's who we're trying to be like. That's who we're aspiring to beat, and so it's going to be a fun game.
I bet you've already started watching film for him, haven't you?
Yeah, oh yes, yeah, definitely. Last week, so yeah. So
not that you were overlooking your opponent last night or anything like that.
That's just my schedule.
Yeah,
you
just
get a week ahead.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So we want to be clear about that. But
please believe me, we don't overlook anybody.
Is this your second, third
my
year?
Second year.
Okay.
As head
All right,
coach.
let's go back to the players here now.
So, Braden, you like defense, too, because you can stick people.
Yeah, I like defense. I mean, it's my first time playing since my freshman year. which my freshman year I was a middle linebacker. So, I mean, just kind of picking up and trying to learn things as we go and just do the best I can. But, yeah, I like defense.
All right. Let's get the new guy in here. We had another guy step in.
A new person.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
Ike.
Ike what?
Teskey.
Ike Teskey. What do you play?
Outside linebacker.
All right.
This
what
guy
year?
can stick people, too. He's not a big guy,
Not
but
a big guy,
sticks
but he
people.
hits, huh? What year are you in?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. All right. So we got a pair of sophomore sensations and a pair of seniors here.
Yeah, Maverick Gordon, another sophomore, very good linebacker.
Good deal. Things are looking good. Tell us about the game last night a little bit. What did you think?
First half was a little rough. Second half we came out and played a lot better. Everyone played great in the second half, and
Didn't you block a punt?
I nicked it. Yeah.
I thought so. I thought he did.
Any other plays you want to brag about?
No, not really.
This is your chance.
Not really in that game.
How do you get in so quick, though? You almost blocked another one.
I don't even know. Vogie comes off the edge, so a guy focuses on him, and I can just rush right in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you hide behind him, you're saying?
Basically, yeah.
I like
All
that.
right.
I like that.
And quick enough to get there. All right, great. All right, let's. We've got about 3 minutes left. So, what are you thinking for the upcoming game?
Cass and Minderville has a really good secondary. They have an overall good team. I just got to make sure to get the ball in the right spots and make sure don't fumble the ball.
Are you a good runner? Or should I ask
My offensive coordinator doesn't think that I can run, but I want to run. I want to run, but
well,
he doesn't want me to get hurt.
You're the one. Well, okay. Now that's different than you can't run. I mean, you're the one with the ball in your hand, so you can always run. But it does make sense if he doesn't want you to get hurt, though. You got to admit that.
Yeah, but he doesn't give me the chances that I deserve, you know?
Yeah. But look at Tua. I mean, Tua's now, Tua's in some bad shape right now.
Yeah, he is.
They're calling for his retirement because he's had so many concussions. So there might be a little something to that philosophy of maybe the quarterback shouldn't be running all the time.
You got to give me at least one chance. One or two.
All
one or
right,
two,
all
and
right.
I'll take it. That's
All
fine.
right.
Wait a minute now. You had a touchdown against Northfield, right?
Yeah, I did.
And you made a brilliant move. I mean, the guy looked like he had you dead to rights. You just sidestepped him and went into the end zone.
Yeah. If I fumbled, if the ball was on the ground, then I would have gotten chewed out by my offensive coordinator, Coach Richards. But
it wasn't on the ground.
It wasn't on the ground.
Right.
Thank the Lord.
Amen.
Yeah. But yeah. Thank you to my line. That's how it starts, man.
All right. Let's get these two in here. We got about another minute left. And what are you looking forward to in the upcoming game?
Just playing a great team. I'm ready to go out and show that Faribault's ready to make a stand, and we're looking to go somewhere this year, so I'm excited to show that.
All right. Anything you got looking forward to?
Just going off what Brady said, I consider us a young team, so us seniors and upperclassmen just leaving a mark and showing these underclassmen what Faribault football is would be huge. And coming into the game, we know we're gonna have to play our best game. Casson is a tough team, but at the end of the day, it's going to come down to who executes better, and I think we have a good chance.
Well, the success that these guys are going to have next year and the following year are all going to be directly related to you guys, so you're going to take some pride in that.
Yep.
So. All right. Well, we definitely thank them for coming in. I got to get in a quick plug for my company here, G&H Properties, which is now Trek Properties. As of Monday of this week, we are now Trek Properties. The company owners had Blue Water Properties and G&H Properties, and we combined them into one umbrella, and we are now Trek Properties. So same services provided: property management, association management, sales, storage, commercial management. We got it all going. So if you need some real estate help, give us a call at Trek Properties in beautiful downtown Faribault.
The Southern Minnesota